The Honorable
This is the
Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, ma'am.
speech of General Azurin,
Former President of the Republic of the Philippines and now the
receiving
Deputy
an
Speaker
award
of
for
the House of
exemplary
Representatives. The Secretary of the Interior, the Secretary of the Department of the Interior and Local Government, Attorney Benjamin C. Abalos Jr., sir.
38 years of
Other department secretaries, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Senate, members of the House of Representatives, to my successor, the 29th Chief of the Philippine National Police, Major General Benjamin Casuga Acorda Jr. and his family,
Chief of Staff,
heads and representatives of the other government agencies, commanders and chiefs of the military and other uniformed personnel, former chiefs of the Philippine National Police, also known as the Council of Elders, the PNP Command Group, and the other brave and diligent men and women of the Philippine National Police, the members of the National Advisory Group for Police Transformation and Development, the Kasimbayanan and other stakeholders, my mistas and members of the PMA Macatao class of 1989, and the members of the PNP Officers Ladies Club, to my wife, Mary Grace Azurin, and our children, Martin, Nina, and Aaron, also to my mother, Erlinda, and stepdad, Arthur Pengosro, and my siblings, to the members of the media, other distinguished guests who are with us today, either physically or through Facebook Live, isang mapagpala at napakagandang umaga ngayong aking araw ng karawan. As I end my 8-month journey as 28th Chief of the Philippine National Police, I want to share with you the Latin phrase, Fiat Justitia Ruat Caelum. Let justice be done, though the heavens fall. Today, the PNP is again at a crossroads, whether to continue the status quo or pursue the move to purge the organization of Scalawags. I receive both praises and criticisms for pursuing the fight against illegal drugs, which stem from the seizure of some 990 kilos of shabu in Manila last year. Hell broke loose while many tried to dip their fingers on the issue. The PNP is now under scrutiny, but I trust our Lord and our people that justice will be on our side once we have brought to justice those involved in the proliferation of drugs in our country. In a few days, more reports will come out, and I hope my successor will be able to continue what we started and pursue this cause. My journey for the past 38 years since my graduation from the Philippine Military Academy has not been easy.
In the police.
There were many challenges since my deployment in 1989 in 1st Special Action Company in Parang, Maguindanao. My stint in the now defunct Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Task Force, Highway Patrol Group, the Office of the Controller-Chief, Regional Director of the Ilocos Region, Provincial Director of Benguet, Police Provincial Office, and so on, molded me into what I am today. My experiences made me strong, yet discerning. I saw opportunities during times of challenges, and I hope in every situation. I can say I always see the glass as half full. While many portrayed me as a meek individual, little did they know the real me. An action man, decisive, strong, and results-oriented. My career has been a colorful and exciting. Many of the highlights merit recognition, while the rest better be left archived in my heart and in my memory. When my career was in its lowest, there were people who were constantly with me. My family, especially my wife. Gayki, please stand up. and my 3 children, Martin, Aaron, and
Cam
Nina.
Crame.
I also pay tribute to my parents, Erlinda, stepdad Arthur, and my siblings, whom I share our sacrifices while we were growing up. My mistas and selected number of trusted friends, please stand up. My mistas and a select number of trusted friends who never lost their trust and confidence in me also made me go on without hesitation to serve the PNP and the Filipino people. While I battled the odds to serve the PNP and the country, I have never lost hope that our Almighty God will help me carry on. I am also grateful for the trust given to me by our people, especially President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. I believe my strong character and unwavering commitment to serve our country and the Filipino people can be rooted on how my uncle, Captain Ramon Azurin, exhibited undivided loyalty to the late Apo President Ferdinand Edralin Marcos Sr. This is why I have served the present administration with the same fervor and patriotism. I still recall my meeting with our dear President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. and our dear First Lady Marie Luis Marcos on a separate occasion when they extended to me their best regards while I assumed the top police post. I can say I remained true to my promise to ensure peace and order and stability while President Marcos marks his first year in office. These promises, I think, I have fulfilled in the past 8 months of my stint with help of my counterparts in the armed forces of the Philippines and the uniformed services. Palakpakan po natin ang ating counterparts sa armed forces. And of course, Senator Amy Marcos, NICA Director General Ricardo De Leon, retired Brigadier General Roman Popong Felix, and all the good senators and congressmen and women. I am fortunate to have worked with past PNP chiefs because of the values I learned from them on leadership and character. My hats are off to ex-PNP Chief Timmy Imperial, where I serve as an AD-CAM, and I am happy, and I know he's happy watching us now in heaven. Former PNP Chief and now former Senator Panfilo Morena Lacson Sr., PNP Chief Jesus Ami Versosa, and PNP Chief Nicanor Ancheta Bartolome, and the many other great PNP chiefs that came before me. Thank you also to Attorney Benjamin Benhar Avalos Jr., sir, our Secretary of the Department of the Interior and Local Government, for his guidance for me to achieve the set goals, not only by him, but by no less than our Commander-in-Chief. I am also thankful to former Defense Secretary Gilbert Chodoro, Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong, Office of the Presidential Advisor on Military Affairs, Undersecretary Isagani Neres, and retired Court of Appeals Associate Justice Mel for their contribution in resolving the issues that affect the Philippine National Police. Police Major General Eliseo Cruz deserves more than a pat on the back for leading the SITG 990. Thank you very much to Police Major General Benji Acorda, now our Chief PNP, for providing the intelligence. Thank you so much to Police Lieutenant General Benjamin Santos for your all-out support in all operations under your watch. Thank you to the members of the command group. Thank you very much to Police Major General Arthur Bisnar for guiding the D-Staff well during your incumbency as TCDS. Thank you also to my Office of the Chief PNP Family, to all PNP officers, PNCOs, NUP, PNP Press Corps, and other media friends. Maraming salamat for joining me in my journey for the last 8 months as your Chief, Philippine National Police. We were able to accomplish our goals through our collective efforts. My working principle has always been to challenge the status quo. This paved way for the Kasimbayanan program, which focused on malasakit, kaayusan, kapayapaan, tungo sa kaunlaran. The aggressive fight against criminals led up to an improved peace and order and stability in the country. Our law enforcers focus on going after high-value targets, especially in the anti-drug campaign. There were also no reports of destabilization in the President's first 8 months in office, a feat in itself. Today, as I retire and stand before you, Mr. President, I can honestly say that I have achieved the goals I set for you and the Filipino people. As of today, your administration is stable. Under my leadership, since I assumed as Chief PNP, the total crime volume decreased by 9,038, and I believe that this decline directly or indirectly contributed to the economic growth of the country. The latest data from Trading Economics shows that the inflation rate in the Philippines decreased from 8.6% in February 2023 to 7.6% in March 2023. Our Kasimbayanan program successfully organized and mobilized the community with religious leaders across affiliations supporting our Malasakit plus Kaayusan plus Kapayapaan equals Kaunlaran initiative to bridge the gap between the police and the community. We all share in the goal of the President, achieving kaunlaran or development and economic recovery, especially amid the pandemic. I unmasked the syndicates in the PNP that damaged its reputation using my strategy, and I quote, "Tapakan mo yung buntot, makikita mo yung ulo," unquote. Under your administration, Mr. President, we assure you that in our war on drugs, we will not name names or accuse anyone without sufficient evidence and cases filed against those who are involved. We promptly responded to allegations of high-ranking officers' involvement in drugs by filing our courtesy resignations along with other colonels and generals following the call of SILG Attorney Benjamin Abalos Jr.'s appeal through my own initiative and recommendation. As part of a 5-man advisory group, we worked together with impartiality to conclude the proceedings efficiently. My dedication to serving this great nation does not end here. I take my commitment as a lifelong mission that will continue to motivate me to make a difference in this world because I always believe that life is beautiful. I also leave you a quote from a poem from Mother Teresa entitled, "Do It Anyway." The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow.
Si Kuya Ali, biglang nawala. Nag-meeting kasi kami.
Give the world the
biglang
best you
nawala.
have,
Bukas ko
and it may never
kakausapin
be enough.
sa prayer.
Give your best anyway. For you see, in the end,
14.
it
1
is
month.
between you
For
and
1 month.
my God.
Sige.
It was never between you and them anyway. Finally, I would like to give thanks to our Heavenly Creator
Sige.
for His constant guidance, wisdom, and strength.
Sige.
Without Him, I would not be where I am today. Muli, isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang nagkakaisang kapulisan. simbahan at pamayanan.
Mga
Mabuhay
tatlo,
ang
tapos
pambansang
pagpipiliin
pulisya.
lang ng isa.
Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Sige.
Thank you very much,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Sige, sige. Thank you. Okay. Ay, ganun, bukas agad. Sige, tawagan ko sila ngayon.
Police Major General Robert T.
Ay,
Rodriguez,
naku,
the Director for Personnel and
Maya-maya
Records
may-
Management, will now read the retirement order.
Maya-maya merong nag-i-invite. Nag-host na rin siya.
Republic of the Philippines, National Police Commission, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police,
Tawagan
Cam
kita.
Brigadier General Rafael
Oo.
T. Crame, Quezon
Nanood lang
City.
ako ng ano. Pero paalis ako.
Retirement. Pursuant to General Orders Number NHQGOCR
Pinakikinggan ko yung speech niya.
2022-2667, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police.
Yung kanyang
Police General Rodolfo
farewell
Santos
sa mga police.
Azurin Jr., ODA 03861, is compulsorily
Nasa
retired
labas ka?
from the PNP service effective April 24, 2023 by command of Police General Azurin Jr., Official Michael John F. Dubria, Police Lieutenant General, the Chief of
Okay.
Directorial Staff.
Tawagan ko na.
Signed, Robert T. Rodriguez, Police Major General, the Director for Personnel and Records Management.
Saan ko papupuntahin? Sa Cubao?
At this juncture, may we request Police Executive Master Sergeant Louis Maquilan, Chief Executive Senior Police Non-Commissioned Officer of the PNP, for the lowering and presentation of encased personal flag.
Sige. Oo nga. Oo. Sige, tawagan ko pa agad. Kaya nga. Si Ate Ann ba na andyan sa inyo? Bakit? Sige. Ay, ganun. Duga siya sa lahat. Yung pagkakatiwalaan. Kaya nga. Okay na yung ano mo? Pakiramdam mo? Thank God. Sipon lang yan? Ganun? Hindi ba trangkaso lang yan? Oo. Si Doc Montemayor, ang gamot lang dyan, ano yun? Snowball. Pinapapatakay niya. Pigaan mo ng kalamansi. Ganun.
Alam mo yun? Kasi malakas ako, malakas din yung
Malakas din yung nagpapaano. Grabe lang. Ganun. Sige. Tawagan ko na. Oo. Sige. Kung ilan yung pwede kong matawagan. Sige. Salamat.
Ayaw mo papuntahan pastas.
Pa-interview na lang.
Dapat sa tawagan natin address.
Okay.
Tapos papabigyan ko na lang ng pamasahe. Kasi address mo naman.
I-chat mo sa akin yung address sa Cubao. Rizal. Lasal Street. Anong building?
Diretso ko ba? Malapit siya sa akin. Diretso siya. Paglabas na naman.
Malapit sa Araneta?
Pagpapunta ko. May papunta ka. Yung Cubao. Dahil pas na order sa mas na mga pero tatawid ka sa kapila. Tapos ko pa naman nakakabalik sa akin kasi alam siya.
Anong building nung ano? Bahalya? Bahay. Asik. Oo. Sige.
And now, may we request our honoree, Police General Rodolfo
Okay.
S. Azurin Jr. to recite the retirement of his badge.
Sige.
Pero yung trust nila, yung isa na trust nila, mga kapala,
Sige.
sa palagi siya.
Oo, wow.
I, Police General Rodolfo Santos Azurin Jr., upon taking my oath
Sige.
and assumption to office, the Filipino people and the
Okay.
Constitution
Para matawagan
vested
ko.
me with the power and authority as a law enforcer. As such, I implore the aid of the Almighty. That authority is symbolized by the PNP badge. It is a badge of honor placed near my heart to remind me of my duty to enforce the law without fear or favor, to protect the rights of the people, especially the weak, the poor, and the marginalized. At the center of my badge is the PNP seal, held bravely by our hero, Lapu-Lapu, the first Filipino to defend our country against foreign invaders. Hence, my badge symbolize my selfless sacrifice and willingness to die in the service of God, country, and people. On my badge are the virtues of service, honor, and justice, which I live out with unwavering commitment. I kept the badge unsullied and free of any breach of fidelity. I endeavored to avoid any aspersion against our institution. I preserve our cherished police customs and traditions and never countenance any deviation from them, nor allowed them to be infringed. I am Police General Rodolfo Santos Azurin Jr. I am a police officer. I have worn my badge with honor and pride. Now, after 38 years and 23 days of faithful police service, and upon reaching my retirement day, it is time to retire my badge. I will now detach my badge.
This is the retirement ceremony for Police General Rodolfo Azurin. He detached his badge. His badge from his uniform.
And with honor and dignity, I am now turning over my PNP badge, which symbolize the power and authority vested in me as a police officer.
The President is requested to rise and accept the PNP badge of Police General Rodolfo S. Azurin Jr.
And the President is accepting the badge.
To Police General Rodolfo Santos Azurin Jr., thank you for your service to our country.
We'll give it to the forthcoming.
We shall now
Police
come to the
General.
donning of ranks to the newly appointed Chief of the Philippine National Police.
The Director for Personnel and Records Management, Police Major General Robert T. Rodriguez, will now read the promotion order.
Republic of the Philippines National Police Commission, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police, Camp Brigadier General Rafael T. Crame, Quezon City. Promotion. Pursuant to General Orders Number NHQ GOPR-2023-1552, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police, dated April 23, 2023, Police Major General Benjamin Kasuga Acorda, Jr., ODA 07002, is promoted to the rank of Police General in permanent status effective
Congratulations.
April 24,
Police
2023
General Kazuga.
by the direction of President Ferdinand
PNP Chief of Police.
R. Marcos Jr., Official, Benjamin C. Abalos Jr., Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, signed Robert T. Rodriguez, Police Major General, the Director for Personnel and Records Management.
At this time, we shall witness the oath-taking and donning of ranks of the 29th Chief of the Philippine National Police. May we request Mrs. Oliva A. Acorda and the children, Benjamin III, Andrew, Christian Louis, and Purificacion Nicole to join.
This is the appointment of the new PNP Chief as promoted to Police General.
Everyone is requested to rise. To administer the oath is the President of the Republic of the Philippines.